Hi, it's Kevin Lobates, CEO of Chainfrog here, and today I thought I'd talk a bit about blockchain and patenting, because what I spend a lot of my time doing is drafting inventions based around blockchain and filing them with the USPTO. And recently I've been getting a fair number of 101 rejections, as have most inventors in the software world. Basically, the US Patent Office won't allow you to patent things that are not novel inventions that introduce something new. So 101 is a rejection that says that basically your invention is either a natural law or an obvious application of known technology. And it's quite a subjective thing, and arguing against it can be rather hard. There's a particular case, in fact a number of cases. One is Mayo, another one is Alice, and a third one is Bilski, where the courts have tried to sort of lay out what it is that you can and cannot patent. And you have a problem when you're an inventor, because ultimately, if you dig down deep enough to any invention, it is based in the real world, and therefore it's based on properties of the real world. So there's always an argument to be made that something is not a novel construct of the human mind, but that it's an abstract law of the universe, or that it's an obvious combination of previous things. And I've never really got my head around exactly what all these particular rejections involve. Basically, I find that I call the examiner and I say, look, I'm a blockchain inventor. This stuff wasn't obvious to me a year ago, and if you look at what I'm doing, it makes what can be done with blockchain better. And then usually, because I'm a pro se inventor, the examiner starts indicating what areas I need to tighten my claims on in order for them to actually go ahead and award a patent. But unlike the other areas of patent law, 101 rejections are really frustrating because it's not clear. There are some tests that you can apply, but there's so much subjectivity that ultimately you have to rely on the examiner finally seeing the light that, hey, he actually has done something useful and new here. This isn't just a bit of magpie stealing bits and bobs and sticking them together in an obvious way. And I really wish that the Patent Office could do something about this and actually set out clear guidelines where you really do just apply a process and check all the boxes, and where before you have a discussion with the examiner, before you file an invention, whether or not it's going to fall into the category, because it'll save you money if you can say, right, this is definitely not going to be patented, this is just E equals MC squared. This is not a novel invention. And it's particularly pertinent to blockchain because it was easier 2 or 3 years ago because it was brand new technology. The examiners hadn't heard of it, so they tended not to reject things out of hand. Now we've got a lot of examiners who know what blockchain is, and as a result, these 101 rejections are becoming more common. Anyway, so that's my take on the frustration of inventing in the blockchain space. Those of you who are interested in intellectual property law, hope that was interesting, and I'll talk to you again soon sometime. Bye bye for now.